some of the more exciting crossovers that you had on the new album. First let's kick it off a little bit with ASAP Rocky on the track
Yeah, yeah,
Maza.
yeah.
I mean, not only have you crossed over with him artistically, but I believe also you're connected with like his management group right now at the moment. Like, how
Yeah, yeah,
exactly
yeah.
did that connection begin, and like what has it kind of evolved into at this point?
So it's like he's one of my boys now. Like originally I met him at a show. He come to my show. I had a show in LA and it was like a small cap, like 200 people. And I remember Crash, who produced a lot of this project, he was supporting me and he's signed to Org as well. So when I walked in, Rocky was with him, like in the green room, and in my head, I was so high. I'm not the type of person to like, I don't know if it's like underlying anxiety or something, but I don't like approaching people and like blowing smoke up there. I was like, oh, you're the best. You know what I'm saying? I rate you, but it's whatever. So I go and lie down. And Quez, who produced a lot of the music and DJs and hype mans for me, he's like my partner. He was like, we was both lying on these sofas, and I was going to him, why the fuck's he? And he was like, I don't know, man. And then he walked over and he's like, yo, man, your album's hard on about nothing great about Britain. And I was like, what the fuck? In my head, I was like, how have you had this? Yeah. And he was like, your videos are sick. Da, 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 da. And then from that, just talking, he stayed, watched the show. And then I found out recently, like he'd been coming to shows, but just kind of staying in the background and watching. And then naturally just linking up. He was like, yo, come, I want to get you on this. I want your ideas and thoughts on what he's working on. And then it's just, you build relationships and I'll call him. I'll be like, with Mazza, I made the beat with Sama. I laid my bit and I was like, called him. I was like, listen to this. Just wanted to show him, not like, get on this. And he was like, yo, that's hard. Come. And he was in London, drove down because it's like an hour and a half away from my house. Went boom, and then he just laid it, man. He laid like 7 different versions. And this is like one of many songs I've got with him. I've got loads of songs more so for him. And yeah, just that's it, man. Like it's not like I sent him it and all that. I don't know. But then it took long. Like he's one of them people, especially with American artists. It's not like they'll straight give you the vocals. It's like a trust. They're like, no, I gotta keep it on a hard drive, locked away forever. And then, boom, he sent it when I was in Thailand, and I kind of forgot about the song. And then I was like, wow, I had Feel Away. I was like, this can go on there, this can work. You know what I mean? So just become part of the playlist that I singled down into the album, I
Yeah, I mean,
suppose.
even though ASAP Rocky is a very mainstream figure in the music world, I think what a lot of people don't really appreciate him about him is that he's really like an artist's artist. He like really does pay attention and he does care about things like aesthetics and he does take notice when people are doing interesting things. Do you feel
Yeah,
like
yeah.
his attention to those kinds of details helps in sort of like the management realm as well, now that you're sort of like getting involved with his organization on that end too, like
Um,
is there something to that, maybe outside of I guess the ability to promote maybe you more effectively in the US?
Yeah, I think like it's just one of them things. When he fucks with something, he'll attach his name to it, and like people hold that in such high regard. But it's still me and my team. It's never. I don't listen to no. My idea. He like respects the fact of what I'm trying to do. He's just trying to help. It's like a thing of I suppose he just believes in me and like wants to help me come over there and do my thing there, man. And that's love. Like I can't fault him or knock him for anything like that. It's like he's got a good heart, deep. You know what I mean? Like so, it's just normal, man. It's the same as it's always been. He just helps me push my thing and like shouts me on the friend thing, and he's like, "This is hard, yo, keep going." He might say, man, you can go harder than that if we're recording something. But that's like the competitive nature of the business. If I'm in a studio with anyone, be it Denzel, be it, I don't know, any, you've got to push each other. If he done something and I didn't rate it, I can't just be there like, yeah, this is hard, man. I gotta be like, bro, that's shit. Like, you know, otherwise, what's the fucking point in me even being there? Like, to just rub man on his back. He's got enough people around him doing that already. So
Thank you very much for watching this interview clip over on TND Streams. To see the full interview, click on the video link next to my head or down below, or hit up the link to subscribe to the channel or see our Patreon page to support what we do and get some extra bonus monthly content in the process. Anthony Fantano, forever.